Lafayette Sheriff's Office is defending a city parish council member. On Facebook, the Lafayette Police Unions shared an article alleging a conflict of interest for Councilman Kenneth Boudreaux to sponsor an ordinance giving money to the Sheriff's Office. This all comes up after the Sheriff's Office laid off employees and filed a suit against LCG for a lack of payments. Our Chris Welty joining us now to explain exactly what's going on at this point. Chris.
Marcel, Councilman Kenneth Boudreaux is a contracted consultant for the Lafayette Parish Sheriff's Office, and he's sponsoring funding increases for that office. The police union, though, writes they don't support the new ordinance, saying a month ago Boudreaux voted to cut 19 positions from the police department. The union also brought up an allegation that Boudreaux may have a conflict of interest since he was contracted by the Sheriff's Office. We couldn't get a hold of Boudreaux today, but the Sheriff's Office tells us Boudreaux first checked with the Attorney General, the Board of Ethics, and the Legislative Auditor's Office to make sure there was no conflict of interest with him taking the job. They say all had no issues with it. The funding items up for discussion tomorrow include redirecting about $600,000 from the juvenile detention home to the Juvenile Assessment Center. 2 weeks ago, the Sheriff's Office shut down that center because of a lack of funding from LCG. Another item would give the Sheriff's Office an extra $250,000 for housing city prisoners. We've reached out to the union and the Lafayette Police Department for comment. The Lafayette Police Department got back to us and said they weren't commenting on this issue and cannot regulate what the union says or posts, adding the union is a nonprofit organization protected under the First Amendment. Live in the newsroom, Chris Welty, KATC TV3.
Also at that meeting, an ordinance will be introduced to give city courthouse employees a 5% raise, excluding the judges. This comes after Judge Douglas Saloom questioned why his employees were not part of the ordinance giving city parish workers a raise. Well, most